Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about some people. Now, if this video makes it up tonight, I hope that it does. If it makes it up before 8:30 p.m. Central, well, of course, it's going to be p.m. if it's tonight. But if this video makes it up before 8:30 Central Standard Time, I'm going live. So yeah, tune in at 8:30 Central Standard Time. We're going to be going live discussing. Um, Wayne Brady. And we're going to be talking about Lanithia Leaks and Portia Williams and Dennis McKinley. And also, I wanted to just talk a little bit about what's the show called? Real Housewives of Potomac. Candace, Wendy, and Giselle. Now, some of y'all who sensitive might not want to tune in for the Giselle, Candace, and Wendy segment. Okay, all right. Anyways, all right, y'all, let's get into this mess. So, the last topics video we did, we talked about Bruno Mars and him allegedly owing like $50 million to MGM casinos. They say he has a gambling addiction, allegedly. Now, okay, this is an update. And we also going to talk about Shannon Sharpe and what he had to say about Bruno Mars. So this is according to the Hollywood Unlocked. MGM denies claims of Bruno Mars owing casino massive $50 million gambling debt. So MGM Resorts International is shutting down claims singer Bruno Mars owing their Las Vegas casino a massive $50 million gambling debt. A few days ago, News Nation reported that a Las Vegas insider told them that the 38-year-old singer is now basically owned by MGM after allegedly accruing millions of dollars of debt since signing a multi-year contract with MGM Resorts International in 2016. I'm going to skip over that part. Speaking with News Nation, their source alleged Bruno owes millions to the MGM. His debts have gotten high as 50 million. MGM basically owns him. He makes about 90 million a year off the deal he did with the casino, but then he has to pay back his debt after taxes. Mars makes 1.5 million per night. However, the publication noted that 90 million after taxes is more like 60 million. And again, like I stated last night, I don't know if Bruno himself makes 1.5 million per night or if that's the show. You see what I'm saying? And then he has to then split that with, I guess, the other group members, background singers, dancers, if he has those, managers, publicists, agents, all that stuff, right? So then it starts to go down. And then again, like I said, if he did owe this debt, that's not the only debt that he has, girl. You still have mortgages and rent and light bills and cell phones and someone who, not all the time, but in my head, someone who masses this much money, they sometimes also take care of family members. So you got to take that into consideration too. Anyways, since News Nation's report, MGM told Las Vegas Review Journal, any speculation otherwise is completely false. He has no debt with MGM. We're proud of our relationship with Bruno Mars, one of the world's most thrilling and dynamic performers. From his shows at Dolby Live at Park MGM to the new Pinky Ring Lounge at Bellagio, Bruno's brand of entertainment attract visitors from around the globe. MGM and Bruno's partnership is long-standing and rooted in mutual respect. Any speculation otherwise is completely false. He has no debt with MGM. Together, we are excited to continue creating unforgettable experiences for our guests. That's what they said. They say he don't owe no debt. Now, Uncle Shay Shay, girl, Uncle Shay Shay, this is my first time actually listening to this clip. I saw the headline and I was like, ooh, we're going to talk about this today. Now, this is according to the Jasmine brand. Amidst Bruno Mars allegedly having a $50 million gambling debt, Shannon Sharpe heard singer once lost $17 million while gambling. Now, this is what Shannon Sharpe says. Shannon Sharpe says a high roller claims he sat next to Bruno Mars and watched the singer lose 17 million US dollars. Girl, can I say something? I'm not a gambler. I buy a lottery ticket every now and again. I go to Vegas. The most I've spent in one sitting at a casino was $300. And girl, I was ready to burn that whole building down. Do you hear me? During BravoCon, I was with a friend. And again, I don't really gamble. I had $30 cash in my wallet. They were gambling. So I was like, girl, let me just play this $30. Girl, played the $30, lost the $30. I was ready to go home. I'm ready to go. I don't know how y'all play with girl, I could not play with my money like that. I guess because I ain't got enough. If I had a lot of it, girl, I might play around with it. But girl, I ain't got none. So in the little bit I got, I'm trying to keep hold on to it. Hold it on! I'm trying to hold on to it, okay? So they had told me they had won they told me they won like a few hundred dollars. Another time they were playing. And so I'm like, well, Chad, if they won, a few dollars, then maybe I can win a few dollars too. It was late in the morning. I was up, girl. This was, I think, on this BravoCon was over, so I think this had to be that Monday. Because I don't think I was leaving until like that Wednesday. Something about I don't think I was leaving until like that Tuesday. I can't remember, girl. Anyways, I was up. I know BravoCon was over. I probably was that Sunday night after BravoCon. Anyways, girl, it was like 4 in the morning, and I was like, "Chad, let me go down to this casino and see if I can win something." So I stopped at the ATM. I got $100. Yeah. And I should have got more than that because those ATMs charge you like $8. It's a lot to take your money out. Girl, I lost $100. Girl, within 33 seconds. Girl, when I said I was evil. Girl, I was evil. Girl, I was ready to beat my friend up. Even though he didn't make me go down there. Girl, I just thought because he had won a few $100s, I could win a few $100s. I don't know how the girls gamble. Like I said, girl, I could do a little 1-2, and I said a little 1-2. I'm talking about 20, 40, We could maybe push it up to 100 if I'm feeling good. If I'm feeling like a rich black woman, we might can push it up to 100. Girl, if I had a few cockies, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of like, oh, girl, let me go down, do a little penny machine. Anyways, let's get into this audio of Shannon Sharpe saying what he had to say.
Ocho, I don't know if you read this story. There's a story alleging that Bruno Mars has about $50 million in gambling debt with the MGM brand. He had a relationship with the Park MGM Las Vegas Casino, the hotel, for more than 8 years. Bruno Mars is reportedly taking home $90 million a year from his current deal with MGM. And he just launched a cocktail lounge, the Pinky Ring, another Vegas-based MGM property at the Bellagio. Still, $50 million. Now, I was listening to somebody today, and they said this high roller said that he was playing next to Bruno Mars, and he watched him lose about $17 million.
Man, come on, man!
In a span of I'm just saying.
Do me a favor. Think about what you just said. Just think about what you just said and say it slow. A high roller sat next to Bruno Mars and watched him lose. Say the number slow. How much?
17 million.
I almost got upset. But I'm going to gather myself. I'm not going to get upset. But just think about that. 17 million down the drain.
Yep.
How?
Ocho, you try to get it back, Ocho.
How are the people in the casino knowing and seeing that he has a problem with gambling and still allow him to gamble?
That ain't my problem.
You ever seen the movie The Gambler?
That's your problem.
You ever seen the movie The Gambler with John Goodman and Mark Wahlberg?
Yes. That's not my problem.
See, Bruno Mars needs a friend like me. That's more so the people around you. Even if I know,
Okay, we're not going to play the whole clip, girl. Let's just say this was true, okay? I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I don't think that he necessarily owes $50 million. I know MGM came out and said that he don't owe them nothing, but I feel like it's something. Ain't nobody just woke up one day and said, let me go out here and say that Bruno Mars has a gambling addiction. I just don't think, I'm not one of those people that believes everything that is said on the World Wide Web, but I also sometimes look at situations like, Who just woke up one day and said, "Girl, we're gonna talk about Bruno Mars"? Like, who said that? You know. But that could be the messy side of me. At some point, if Bruno Mars does have a gambling addiction and if he does owe these people a massive amount of money, I would start to look at the casino like, y'all hoes is crazy. Like, and I know this is not the real world because most people can't go to a casino and just rack up a $50 million debt. But girl, in the real world, girl, if you let me tell y'all something, bitch. Because some of y'all don't live in the real world. I do. Okay. So in the real world, if you lend a bitch $20 and they don't pay you back, you're not gonna let them borrow $100 because you almost 1 week away from getting your ass stomped over that 20 you still supposed to run me. So why would I turn around and let you borrow 50 or 75? You ain't even paid me back the 20. So all I'm saying is, at some point, even if this story does have some truth to it, I would look at the casino like, girl, when y'all saw him racking up the debt, when did y'all say enough is enough? Because he wasn't paying y'all back what he owed y'all. I think it's some accountability that can go around for everybody if this situation was true. At some point, you got to say, you can't borrow no more money from me. You ain't even pay me back the other. You still owe me $35. You said you was going to pay me back 3 weeks ago. And girl, the thing is, I was literally just talking to one of my friends the other day about when you borrow money from people, girl. You can't borrow money from people and then girl, you can't do nothing. At least you can't post it. Because if you borrow money and then girl, I see you, girl, girl, and girl, Miami, pussy popping with somebody's man. Girl, if I see you at the mall, I'm trying to figure out how you got down to the mall. How you in Miami, but girl, you owe me $50. So I'm trying to figure out, girl, what was the casino doing, girl, when they knew that Bruno could possibly, what they say he don't owe him nothing. But girl, if Bruno owed this money and y'all still saw him out here, girl, pussy popping on a handstand, girl, spending more money, girl, what was y'all saying? I saw some people saying that it's almost like the same as like a bartender who continues to give a patron alcohol knowing that the person is drunk. At some point, especially if the person leaves and you know something fatal happens, they can hold the establishment responsible or partly responsible for allowing this person to be in your establishment, continuing to feed them drinks knowing they were drunk. Some people are comparing it to that. I don't know. I just, the person has a gambling addiction and you steady keep feeding them money. I mean, I don't know if I would compare it to that. I mean, I see how you could come. I could see how the people could draw that comparison, but I don't think I would. I would look at the casino like they stupid though. I would. I get in some cases how like you may have those casinos where the person probably has established some type of relationship, and even though they probably missed this deadline to pay the money back. In the past that they've been good on it, but at some point you got to say, okay, girl, enough is enough. So even if let's say Bruno was in debt to MGM, but because he's always paid his debts, they said, okay, girl, he good for it. But at what point do you start to say, okay, girl, he not paying this? Girl, we done racked up almost 50 million allegedly. Girl, we ain't got to play the what if game. We don't have to play the what if game. MGM says that he don't owe. I think he owes something. I do. I do. I think he owes something. What y'all think? Y'all think we just being messy for no reason? Hmm. Oh, hold up, child. Okay, girl, that's gonna be it for this video because I gotta get ready for the live. So we'll be down here tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time. And girl, you know, oh Chad Ochocinco, girl, quiet as it's kept, girl. Quiet as it's kept, girl. Bruno do need a friend like me and Chad, because girl, we're not wasting no money. Girl. Now Chad is cheap. Chad is cheap. Chad is rich and cheap. Okay? Girl, I'm frugal and broke. God. So girl, we don't play them games over here, girl. Okay. Anyways, girl, you need some new friends, Bruno, honey. Why can't we can't always put folks' addictions or alleged addictions on other people. But sometimes you have to be responsible for what the shit you do in life, okay? Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.